And you're the only one diverse there.
Bro! Friends, I'll be like, just give me space, I beg. And that space, I might not come back. If the child comes and says, oh, Dad, I want to be a musician. I want to...
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Red Flags. I'm your host, Valentina. If you haven't been following us on YouTube, make sure you're going to our channel, you're subscribing, you're liking, you're commenting, you're doing whatever needs to be done. You'll be on Spotify as well, you know, for those of you that don't like watching people, you're more of a listener, go on Spotify and and listen to our podcast. Now, for today, you know, I have a very special guest here with me, you know. I texted him, I was like, I need you on my podcast, you know, your vibe is giving what is needed, and I need you to come and speak your mind, tell us what we need to watch out for. And I have Dele here with me today. Dele, thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure having you here with me, and I'm actually really excited that you were able to accommodate me. You know,
thank you for having me on your podcast as well.
How are you? How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad, though. Just chilling, you know. Just
Dele, tell our audience a little bit about yourself. You know, what you do as a profession, or what your hobbies are.
Okay. What I do as a profession, I'm into finance. I'm a finance analyst, and also like an accounting lecturer. Like I teach on the weekends or like.
These are high-paid jobs.
Which I beg you. What do you mean high-paid jobs?
Like this have money,
we are just using that one for side hustle now. Like you shouldn't just have one source of income. So I teach on the side. I teach accounting, ACC students as well. And my hobbies. I think when I'm not working, when I'm not lecturing, I like making music. I'm a producer.
You're a producer, so you don't sing?
No, sorry. Okay. I don't have the talent.
So you're the new dodgy.
No.
Coming true.
No.
We'll be seeing you in Just Lover.
I make music and play games, to be honest. That's pretty much me.
I have a scenario here for you, before we start off. And I want you to tell me if you consider it a red flag. So you're on a date, you know, with this girl. And you take her to a nice restaurant with dinner. But then she starts eating off your plates. And you both order food, but she starts eating off your plates and then end up taking hers home because she's full. Do you think would you consider that a serious or a petty red flag?
Wait, just for you to provide me more context, is this the first date?
This is the first day.
It's a big red flag. Like, don't you have food at home? Why
Do you know, I feel like women find it like a love language. Or let me just have a bit of your food.
Yeah, but it's the first date now. Like, I expect you to be shy, be composed. And everything.
You want her to be...
No, don't get me wrong. But like, at least, why are you just putting her in my food and packing my food?
So would you literally just tell her, don't do that? To
be honest, I wouldn't want to make her uncomfortable. But
you're looking at her.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just... To be honest, I don't know.
Taking her home as well.
No. That's.
Would you consider yourself though a person that lets your girls eat from you?
Yes, I let my girl eat from my plate. Like she takes it.
You're not stingy.
I'm not. No. But like on the first date, like we are literally just getting to know each other, and then.
But do you not feel like that's her like expressing who she is? Yep. Like you being yourself.
My own perception of first date is like, we're getting to know each other. We're just trying to like talk, trying to know where our heads align at, and then But like
eating off my plate is not.
No, like me, I like food number one, and then now you're not eating and not taking your own home. No, now. If it's you finish your own food and you want from mine, okay, no problem. But like you're keeping you want to take your own home, and then you don't want to eat from my own plate. Like
that's not
please now.
So what about you, Dele? Like, what would you say your petty red flags is in relationship?
This one.
Hey.
Sports betting babe.
Hold up. Say what?
Babes that bet on sports. No.
You like this?
No, you said it's petty. I should tell you about my petty red flags now.
All the time.
Are you joking? No, like if
Cup, rugby, I'm there.
No, see, don't get me wrong. Like if it's like a once in a month type of thing, or like once, like exactly for like World Cup or like on occasionally, like that's.
But you don't want her every day.
Not every.
Going to a casino betting.
Oh my God, no. It's just somewhat like if I'm talking to you and you know what over 2.5 or handicap over 2.5 means, like peace. If I have my own problem and then you are now having gambling problem on top, like come on.
No, it's not necessarily. You know, people cannot necessarily have a problem with gambling. She might be gambling responsibly.
See, gambling responsibly is it's fine. Like if it's, oh yeah, you're going to the casino and just you just want to make a few quid, or maybe you're even on holidays and you just want to have fun.
But you don't want
like,
her texting you money.
But
let me bet real quick.
I was talking to someone one time, and then she was like asking me, "Man, you ask now, who's going to win? What do you think is going to win? Like, do you think first minute draw? Do you think first 10 minutes draw would come true, or should I put it over 1.5?" I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even know? How do you even know about all this? Like, I'm just like,
if you don't get it, forget about it.
So, Dele, what would you say is a red flag for you when it comes to your workplace? When you're in work in generally, like professionally, when you're working with people?
Oh, thank you very much for that question. If I go to any organization, like if I'm going for a job interview, or like, let's just say like I get hired, and then on the first day I'm looking around, I'm not seeing black people, I'm Asian people, I'm not seeing Indians in the organization. I'll be having side eye. I'll be like,
And you're the only one diverse there.
Bro, you want to be using me?
Diversity, I swear. Do you know what I feel like these big companies as well, like you barely see any diverse person. Here.
I should be seeing a Nigerian. I should see a Nigerian in my workplace. Like, how will you have over 100 staff and there's no Nigerian there, or there's no Indian, or someone that can relate to like the immigrants or type of lifestyle? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So,
no. I have a agree or disagree red flag here, and I want you to tell me if you consent to it. I have women who have male besties. I'm not talking, just anyhow person. They have this, your girlfriend, for example, she has a male friend, a bestie, a best friend that she's been, friends with for a long time. Do you think that is a red flag? Do you think it exists? Do you think women and men relationship exists in the way of besties?
In the way of besties, to be honest, I feel it exists, and I still feel like it's a red flag as well. It depends on the context that it is. Basically.
Do you know what someone was telling me? Someone was telling me that it's different for men, because men will always see their bestie in a romantic way, but women may not necessarily.
See,
do you agree with that?
To be honest, now that's a fact.
Really?
Live. What do you mean? You have a male bestie. It's just circling around the block until one day. It's just petting you. It's just like it's grooming you until.
Really? So you don't think the intention might be just clearly pure?
There are some, like, don't get me wrong, like I've had female friendships, but it's not up to the bestie type of thing that we are talking every time on the phone. Like no. Like I have female friendships that is just purely platonic. Do you understand?
So if the guy is very attractive, and the guy is just a regular guy, do you think they could be besties?
To me, it still doesn't matter. Like it doesn't really matter. Like
I
know women have some weird choices in men sometimes, so I don't really.
But it's not really a thing. Would you want your girlfriend to have a male bestie like that?
To be honest, I'm not going to lie. No. Like, I'm your bestie. Come and talk to me. I'm your best friend. I'm your boyfriend.
Really?
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about that I won't understand? Like, just say it. Be clear and concise. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to rage with you? Do you want me to fight? Do you want me to just to listen?
I wanna ask you this because I think it came up as well. Like, would you feel more comfortable if the bestie was homosexual?
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
Because someone told me it doesn't matter, homosexual, not homosexual, heterosexual, whatever.
If he's homosexual, I wouldn't really mind. If he's homosexual, but if he's a straight guy, that likes women, come on.
Not even when he's in a relationship.
Sorry?
Not even when he's in a relationship.
No. Like, if he's homosexual, that's fine. I'm like, have your own bestie and everything. And me on my end, if I have like homosexual friends, I can even just link them up. Like, okay, prove to me that you're homosexual.
You don't find that suspicious?
No, you have to prove now.
What? Why you like this?
You said you're homosexual. I'm looking at one of my gay friends is interested in you. Oh, you guys should link up or something. Go on a date or anything. But if you're saying no, I'm not. Okay. Are you truly homosexual?
I have another one here. I have people who remain friends with their exes.
Why?
Boy, ask your grandfather.
People don't. I feel like people don't necessarily, keep bad vibes, when they break up with someone. They might just break up, mutually. They'll be like, let's
and
just
then keep you friends.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, for me it's a red flag. Like, no, it doesn't exist in my life.
Really? So you would never be friends with any of your exes?
Me? No, I'm not friends with any of them. But, like, I'm not like close friends, but don't get me wrong, like if they need my help or they say, Dele, I need you to do this, I really need your help, there's no other way, obviously I'm going to pull through because we shared memorable experiences together. But just friends that I'll be calling you every week or every this thing, like no,
you want that.
I wouldn't want that. Like,
really? Because I feel like you don't necessarily have to have bad or keep very long distance from your ex. Because I feel like you were together because of a certain thing.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So but you can still keep, that.
They're an ex for a reason now. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They're an ex for a reason. Like, something didn't work out, that's why we are exes. Do you understand? Like, we are not compatible, that's why we're exes. So and I feel like it's just going to like be slowing the moving on process as well. Yeah. Like, if I'm friends with you and everything, like, I would see, like, for example, like, if I have an ex and then I'm literally still watching her story, like, we're still like chatting and everything, and she's going out on a date and everything, and me, I'm just at home on Friday night.
You will still feel that.
My chest will be burning. I'll be like, oh my God.
Even when you have a girlfriend, even the ex have a boyfriend as well.
I feel like it's, first of all, disrespectful to my girlfriend if I'm still like friends, like close friends with my ex. Do you understand? Like, it's just totally disrespectful. Like, why should I?
Why should you?
Like, someone I've shared my body,
and you wouldn't want your
girlfriend
to do the same as well.
No, I wouldn't want. I had a friend. So his ex, they were still like doing friendship, going out on ex dates, like just friendship dates, but not like in a public space and everything, and all. And
there was no romantic or
there was no romantic until someday something just happened. Exactly. I think like they were on a trip, and luckily or coincidentally, the ex was on that same trip alone as well. So something happened, and then it's just ruined. Now he lost in two ways. He lost his relationship with his girl, and also he lost the relationship he wanted to have with the ex at that particular point, because once sex is involved, emotion starts getting in. You start thinking of, how nice it treats me, and also you just like when you're friends with your ex, I feel like there's just unnecessary comparison. You'll be like, true.
Even if you don't even think about it, you just automatically just compare it.
You'll be like, Lide used to do this one better, Jumoke used to do this one better, or whatever. Like,
what would you say your red flag is?
My own my own red flag. The very first one is I have an anxious and avoidant attachment style.
What is it with that?
Make I explain, relax. So anxious and avoidant in the sense that, like, if I'm really in love with this person, like if I'm really in love with, like, oh my God, like if there's an issue, let us sort it out right now and then. But if it's someone that, like me, we've just been talking, or we've just been messing about or whatever, like, if you like vex, I won't even care. I won't, like, whatever you want to do.
And avoidant.
Yes, it is, because it's like you're not giving her space to process properly. Do you understand? That's like true, me personally, like, if something is wrong with me and a girl, I would a week. Do you get, like? But
you don't want to sleep over.
I don't want to sleep. I don't want. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be anxious and be like, what's she thinking about? Do you understand? But and I'm also avoidant to like other people, like just people that I talk to generally, like, oh yes, we are having an issue, and then maybe disagreement. Like, I would act like I don't care. Like 3 months, if you like, come back. If you like, don't come back. I will avoid the entire situation totally. I would just say, I would
even
say,
your friends.
Give me. Yeah, sometimes even with my friends, I'll be like, just give me space, I beg. And that space, I might not come back. Do you understand? And
so it's only the person that you're romantically involved with that you put that effort.
Yes,
if you're not benefiting from anything, please carry your problems and go.
Well, that's the thing. I'm currently trying to work on it. Like, learn to give space, and also learn to come back and address situations. Like, I know, especially if it's going to bother the other person as well. So that's one. And another red flag of mine is I don't take hints, and I'm too direct. Like, there are some things that they will be
very blunt.
No, exactly. Like, just, you're a grown woman. Talk to me.
Yeah.
say it directly to my face, or don't be dropping
You
it.
don't
Yeah, I don't.
mind.
So people.
So if your girl asks you, "Do I look fat in this dress?" You will say yes. Period mark.
First of all, she's not fat, but like if she does, I'll be like, you look a little big, a little bit big.
Man will leave you in the desert without water.
So if your mom brings a cake, right, bakes a cake, and it's not good, you tell her this is not good.
That's Yadele. Yadele is special. But still, I'll still be like, Yadele, this one, there's too much salt in it though.
You cannot corner sugar coat it.
No.
You know?
No. And I think that's.
Do you not feel like it would hurt the other person's feelings?
That's why I said
Also
it's a red flag. It's not, you ask for my opinion, I'm giving you my opinion. Do you get?
Yeah.
So,
I feel like people like that are good though. You know, honesty it's key. It's key in,
but sometimes like
it's
it's disheartening to like the other person. Like we're just too direct. Do you understand?
Talking about parents, Dele, what would you say a red flag is when it comes to African parents?
The very first one is they want to live the lives that they wanted through you. Do you get?
I feel like a lot of people could relate to that.
Yeah, like my parents wanted me to be a doctor or to be an engineer. I'm like, I don't want to be an engineer. I like numbers. And then at first they were like, no. But then I later explained to them that this is what my passion is, and then they were like, supportive of me, and I really appreciate them for that. But there are some parents that they won't like, is that doctor? Go and do the doctor and come back. Exactly.
I do find it with a lot of immigrant parents. It happens a lot because my friend was referencing that as well. You know, in an episode that she had Asian parents and they portrayed their own, dreams and everything through you.
Exactly.
Yeah. They're trying to. I don't want to say force, but they're trying to push you through pressure you through that thing.
But don't get me wrong, like they want what's best for you in the end. They want what's best for you. Their dreams is the best thing to them at that particular point, and that's why they're pushing it to you. So,
but they could consider
exactly like it takes just communication. Just tell them that this is the situation.
Exactly, because everybody is different. You know, your child is not going to be the same as you.
Life now, like my child now. I was already saying I was talking to someone. I was like, if I have a boy, like I'll go and buy football boots for him to go and start Mbappe type of thing. Yeah. But then, if the child comes and says, Dad, I want to be a musician, I want to. What? But
what?
Relax, relax, don't be prophesying to my future child's life. But like if he says that, don't get me wrong. If he says that,
his dream.
If he says that, that's fine. But still, like, I'll give him side eye. I'll be like, I'll be taking him to the classes and I'll be like, is this what you actually want to do? Do you get? Is this?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's true. What would you say another one is for African parents?
I would say dismissive, or like they don't care about how you feel. Like,
I think that's where you got your blunt and straightforwardness from.
To be honest, yes. I'm not going to lie. That's where I got it from. Like
African parents will tell you the way it is.
They would know nothing like you fought like just taking it back in time. Like let's say 20 years ago when I was still like very little. If I fall down, there's no. It's now that they will be saying, boo boo, and then kisses like oh no. They'll be like, hey, go stand
up. God have mercy upon us.
My mom will be like, hey, God catch you. I said you should not be exactly. We will clap for you. Be like, hey, God will catch you. And you will literally be in pain and be crying and everything.
They'll be looking at you, you finish crying, come on, do my work.
Or even when you're depressed, when you're sad about things, like maybe your heart is broken or anything, like they will still ask you to come and turn some like you don't give a shit.
Go and buy something for me, please.
Go on the gen, please. When you're done crying, go on the gen.
Dele, I want to thank you so much for coming here and, participating and for taking. I love all your red flags. What you said about black people in the workplace as well, that needs to be checked into. Because whenever I go anywhere, I want to be seeing black people. Like 2023, anywhere I go, I want to see any person immigrant, any person diverse.
Exactly.
So I know what's going on in the world.
Yes.
But thank you so much for coming today. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on our episode. Dele has a previous, serious red flags there and some petty ones as well that he mentioned. I'm going to put an Instagram link there on the screen. Make sure you're following him. Make sure you're subscribing to our channel. Make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're liking. You follow us on Instagram as well. We're on Spotify and we're on TikTok. Did I mention that earlier on? We're on TikTok as well. And I cannot wait to show you guys who I have next. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.